Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about water because everybody has their own desires on water, and I'm sure that it's one thing that many people consider when traveling, whether it's full-time or for extended camping trip or what have you. So I know that full-timers have different criteria for their water, and they do choose different systems to filter their water. Some do inline filters, some do like an RO filter underneath their sink, but we don't have that space, and it is also expensive. So what we have decided to do, which is also what a lot of full-time families do as well, is the Berkey. We've actually used the Berkey before full-timing. We've used the Berkey for, I want to say, about 6 years. We had a Royal Berkey, which was, I believe, 3.5 gallons. And sorry, I'm like huffing and puffing because I have stuffy congestion. We had the Royal Berkey for 5 years, and we really like the Berkey. It has the things that are important to us, which are portability, because we have rented most of the time that we've been married, and we can take it from house to house or apartment or wherever, and we don't have to worry about reinstallation or leaving it there, buying a new one. So that is really nice. The other nice thing that we like about the Berkey, and was one of the deciding factors, was the fluoride filter. Now, not everybody is worried about fluoride, but we don't want fluoride in our water because it's a neurotoxin. So we use their fluoride and arsenic filter to remove most of the fluoride. Now, on Berkey's website, they will show tests of how much the fluoride filters have filtered out in particles per million, ppm, and most of it, so it's rated for 95%. And I asked them if that is variable, because there's another filter out of the UK that is very similar, and they say 50 to 95% depending on contamination. And that is huge to me. I didn't really want to have, say, water in Detroit and water in, Phoenix, Arizona. Well, I don't know what those waters have for fluoride levels, and I don't want to have to worry about, is it getting 50% out, or is it getting 95% out? I don't know. So I asked Berkey if it's variable for contamination, and they said no. They do show the test numbers, and the last one that I saw was 98%, and they had 3, I think, tests, and it was all varying amounts of water and varying contaminations, and it was steady about 98%. So, is it going to get 100% out? Well, probably not, but that is huge, because the other methods like distilling or RO, well, those take a lot more space and or electricity, and Berkey is just gravity fed. The other nice thing about Berkey is that it takes non-potable water and makes it potable. This actually takes out bacteria and viruses, and you can look on their website and look out what those viruses and bacteria are, because a long list, and I'm not gonna even go into that right now. So that is huge to us. Like if we're out, you know, camping somewhere and there's a water source, but you know, we run out of water, okay, we can just get water from wherever that is, and we are able to drink that water without concern that we're jeopardizing our health. Super exciting. So those are the main reasons why we chose to do Berkey and continue to do Berkey, because we had to get rid of our Royal Berkey because it was too large for either of our rigs. So we actually downsized to the travel size Berkey, which is 1.5 gallons, which is not very much for a family of 5, but it does okay. We have to make sure that we fill it at least once a day, optimally twice a day, so that we don't run out of water, but definitely once a day. And we can get by depending on if I use the water for a lot of cooking, or you know, we go out hiking, whatever, but definitely once or twice a day fill up. But that's not horrible, and we can use it or not use it, but it's still saving us a lot of money on bottled water, because that's what we've used for the first, well, we just had this for I think 6 weeks now, maybe. So before then it was bottled water since we left, and I calculated it, and we could have bought more than a Berkey. We could have probably bought the whole system and some extra doodads for that money. So I mean, yeah, it's gonna save us money. So our system is a dent system. It's a scratch and dent sale, and it cost us $160 for the package, which comes with 2 black filters, which is the average Berkey filters, and then the remainder of that was, which I think it's $60, are the arsenic and fluoride, 2 of those filters. So the savings for the Berkey system is about $50. So for us, it almost paid for the fluoride filters, which is kind of nice. So the fluoride filters are every 6 months, and then the Berkey black filters, I believe, are 5,000 gallons. So that can vary for your usage. 1 year to, I think even some people have used it for 5 years. There is some maintenance that you can do. So in between replacing, if you're having issues with water percolating through, you can take them out and wash them with a grain scrubby, put them back in. And but as far as everything else, we've never replaced the spigot. They do have a metal spigot, but in the 6 years that we've had the Berkey, haven't had to replace the spigot, haven't had to replace any grommets. And the only thing that has really been damaged in the 6 years that we have had it and used it, or 5 years I should say, is the screw that is in the lid. Because of condensation, it's started to erode, but not a huge deal, and it wasn't anything major to where we had to replace it. Everything works. So that is super nice, especially when you're thinking of cost effectiveness. So let me show you what the Berkey looks like. 1.5 gallons, and forgive all that mess back there. We still have not figured out how to adequately figure that out. But here is the top of it, and there are the 2 black filters, and the fluoride filters are underneath it. So the fluoride filters will screw onto the bottom of each of these. On bigger models, they will have 4 holes instead of just the 2, so you can have twice as many filters and twice the filtering time. So here is the spigot that originally comes with, and like I said, we haven't replaced any of the parts in our original Berkey. I hope that helps you in your journey to figuring out what you want for your water system in your rig. And if you have a system that you like to use, give us a shout out and tell us why you like to use that. And maybe somebody else will want to use it as well. But consider this even if you are on extended camping trips, because like I said, it is portable and it makes potable water. I hope you have a great day.